Hello, it's Michelle here from Fleur Art. I have a quick video for you today, a little shorty. I wanted to take you through my home and show you some of the art projects I've done both inside my house and in the garden since I've been here. So I've been here about 3-ish years and I have wielded my brush in a few places and done a few art projects here and there. So if you'd like to see, come with me. Okay, let's go. So let's start out in the garden, shall we? I have a small courtyard garden, and when we moved here, there was an old, dilapidated shed in the corner here. And when I took that shed down, the fence behind the shed hadn't been painted the same color as the rest of the fence. So it was a weird orangey color. And I thought, oh, what am I going to do here? And then one day it dawned on me that I should create a mosaic. So I'm just showing you a bit of my garden here to give you a sense of it. Anyway, I decided I was going to create a mosaic, and I've never made a big mosaic before, but I got stuck in, and this is what I created. I thought it would take me a weekend or two, and it took me 3 months, but I'm so happy with it. It's so fun and colorful and beautiful, and everybody who comes here comments on it. So, yeah, it brings a lot of joy to the garden. I'm almost happy there was an old shed there. Now we're inside in my living room. I painted around the fireplace. It was just white and very, very boring, and I couldn't deal with it. So one day I just pulled out my acrylic paints from the studio and started painting. I had no idea what I was going to do. It started with the whale, and then I kind of had the foresight to block in these different colored areas, these different areas. So the rectangles where the moons are, and where the shells are down the side. And it just evolved. And yeah, I really, really love it. It's something else that everybody comments on as soon as they come into the house. They go, "Oh, did you make that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I did actually." Look, here's Frankie giving the side eye. And here's his view of the fireplace. He loves it when the fire's on. Yeah, so it's great. I love it. I sometimes I think I'll paint over it and paint something else, but I kind of really love it. Okay, so now we're in my studio, and this is another mural that I've just painted straight onto the studio wall. I have a weird curved wall in my studio, and it's sort of, I don't know what to do with it. So I painted this mural. And this banner says something like art is an imitation of nature. So it keeps me really humble and reminds me that nature is the truest and best artist. And all I can hope to do is imitate her. Yeah, this one was fun. Oh, now we're outside in the garden again. This is my front garden. So when you come into my gate, you will see this totem, which is made up of ceramic pieces that I made in my ceramic classes when I lived in Brisbane. And these were all the creatures that lived in my garden in Brisbane. So a big snake, water dragons, turkeys, and what else have we got? A possum. Had a few possums. They used to eat my veggies. And this is me swimming in our pool in my bathers. And this is a flying fox. So the flying foxes used to come over at night. So that's my garden totem. I actually have another. But now we're going back inside. And this was painted at my last open studio last year. And it directs people to my little front room gallery or my studio. And I thought I'd just give a little glimpse of my front room gallery as it stands today. It's not really set up for visitors at the moment, but this is where all my finished work goes. So this has been a little art project in itself, and it's ongoing. There's lots I'd like to do in here. I have so many ideas, but yeah, it's kind of a fun space for me. Thanks for coming with me on my little tour of my arty projects in my house. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it inspires you to do something in your house. You know, it's okay to paint on the walls. You're allowed to do that, well, if you own the house, because you can just paint straight over them with white paint whenever you want to. I love painting on the walls, it just feels so liberating and free. But thanks again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Cheers, guys.